Okay, it should be working. Wait, what? Why is it now 9:30 and not now? Very weird. Oh, oh, now I understand. I am live actually. It's a separate link. Oh my god. Somehow we created two of them. I have to delete the other ones. Delete. More action. Yes, please. So I am live. Okay, let me just see some stuff after I'm done with deleting these things. Hmm. Hello, how's the audio? The video seems pretty decent. That is very nice. How's the audio? The video seems pretty decent. That is very nice. Let me just try moving this up. Putting this back. So, so, so how's the audio now? So how's the audio now? It seems fine. I don't think there's any issue. It seems fine. Okay, good, good. I think we are finally at a point where I can actually start doing something. Let me just delete this last one. I tried like 2 times streaming. One with StreamYard. The issue with StreamYard is it's actually garbage if you don't have the paid plan. Because 720p for some reason is looking like 360 or 480p when you stream at 720 from StreamYard, which is the free version. This is the only software I've found by now that supports 1080 for a free version. So thank you to the creators of Mobizen for letting small creators, very small creators like me, do streaming without having to spend a lot of money. Look, it's a really basic website. I don't know. Okay, so it's Korean company. Okay, thank you. So just a brief overview. I started streaming regularly, but then my exams came. I had to stop streaming, and now exams are over and I'm back to streaming. So I'm going to so I had almost stopped working, just like very small amount of work I was doing in those days during the exams. So first I'm going to complete one of the small tasks I had, which was this very small micro SaaS, which is a data, which is literally just a useful and a bit advanced kind of Excel sheet if you look at it. I mean, we do have quite a bit of stuff going on here, but essentially it's just a list with some values. Right now, these are just dummy values. And I was completely shocked by the result that it gave me. This is just a one shot thing it made. So I discussed with ChatGPT o3 about this tool. So I did like the initial part of it during one of the old streams. I don't know in which stream I did that. So now I want to complete it. So I guess after discussing all the details, by the way, I had no idea how exactly I want the UI to be. I just told it we need, or like whatever user would want, we want it to be like that. And it gave me the prompt. A very nice, detailed prompt. This is the prompt, by the way. This is literally it. And it generated this entire thing with this one prompt. And I'm still blown away that like how in the world did it do that? It has quite a bit of stuff if you really look at it. Wait, I need to share this stream with my Discord guys. Just a second. I'm just gonna share the link. Just a second. Okay, so I hope someone joins in soon. Just a second. Okay. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I one shotted this entire thing, which is amazing. If you look at it, it created all these tabs. We have this thing. Like this is the like really basic stuff. But if you look in here, actually, there's much more than this. Let me show you what happens when the website opens for the first time. It's actually really cool. Let me show you. Deploy. Okay, let's just deploy it. I mean, I'm just blown away how it did this in one shot. Let me just go through the prompt because I didn't even read the prompt. Oh, like one thing I told it was no auth and backend, just hard code all the front end stuff so that I could, because I wanted to just understand and visualize the kind of UI we're going to use without actually going into the backend stuff, which is how we should be doing when we're just prototyping and thinking of ideas. Debounced country checks. Popularity sliders, hide toggle. Yeah, like the red ones are the ones which either have really high difficulty or really low popularity. The reason why I'm actually keeping them is, the thing is, some keywords they might be very difficult in USA, but might be very easy to compete with in some other country. So that's why some of the keywords from some of such keywords will be included in the list, which are good in some country, not in others. But if someone wants to hide them, they can hide them. But if there's a keyword that's not good for any country, obviously we'll not put it in anywhere in the stream. Okay. Is anyone watching? Oh, there's one thing missing in this new tool that I'm using. I can't see the number of people watching this stream, which is kind of sad. I mean, I really like seeing that number go up whenever it goes up. Is anyone watching right now other than me? Okay, maybe I can't. I don't know. Hey, where did that go? Okay. I'm trying this software for the first time, so there's a learning curve, a little bit of it. Okay. Very nice. How did it do the onboarding thing? Let me show you what I actually mean by the onboarding just after reading this prompt. Oh, there are build errors. Okay. Look at that. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a really common error. I used to get it very in the initial stages when I used to code myself once upon a time. Yeah, we do have open a new tab option. But you don't have to deploy it to see it. Oops, oh, okay. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I don't think we added it somewhere in there. I mean, if user is interested in some particular niche, he could actually choose it. But what if user wants all of them? We should have like all, or it could be multi-select as well. Okay, so you could choose your countries. If you have some other primary country, you could choose that as well. But we could have like a mark as primary for All of them? I mean, this is not the best way that you have to remove and then it goes to the next one. And yeah, so cool, man. It's so cool. If there's someone who is okay with very less popularity, or if you're someone who wants the most popular ones, you have the sliders for that as well. I don't want tooltip for here. I would prefer it to show all the time. But how is Astro showing it? Yeah, something like that. You could show the value on the, or maybe within the progress bar, you can show the value. Yeah. And trend is not something I can provide you with. And then there's this one small bug over here. And we don't need a tooltip for this as well. You could just put it in the header. What is this? It is just amazing. Look at that. Wow. So cool. You could add in notes. Control enter to save, escape to cancel. Oh wow. Hey, hello. Control enter and okay. But where did it go? Oh, okay, so it doesn't show by default. But it is storing there. Pretty cool. Yeah. So when you say 2 by 3 viable, you mean okay, that in 2 out of these 3 countries, it is a good option, not for rest of them. Okay. Wow, everything's updating perfectly. Wow, just wonderful. You see that? And yeah, by the way, I haven't shown you this. You select it, and now you have this thing. Copy the keywords. What exactly are we copying? Just the names or what? Oops, the wrong button. And we have, oh, okay, so yes, we are just copying the names. Okay. Export, wow. TSP, tab space. Okay. Is this implemented already? Dude, you have done everything? How did it do all this one shot? I've not seen any one shot being this big, this detailed. Wow. I mean, what? Wow. I mean, it has features I could have not imagined, like this compare mode. By just this click of a button on the same page, you turn it into compare mode and you're seeing all the countries that you selected. If I remove the countries, here we go. We just want to compare two. I mean, you don't want to compare one, obviously. But what happens if we are just one? Okay, it does let you compare, which is not right. It shouldn't have it here, but it's such a small bug, no one really cares about it. Just the reset button resets everything. Oh, you have this advanced thing. Wow. Max competing apps. It like it does so much stuff that I'm just blown away. Wow. I mean, if I did have all these data points, it would have been so cool. It would have been amazing. It would have been amazing. Next, competing apps. Okay, I don't know where did it even bring these values from, these data points from, because I did not tell it that I have all these things. Crazy. Just loving it. Hide red. It hides whatever the bad ones are, like this. By the way, again, these are just dummy values. These aren't actual values. Just wow. How did it do this one shot? Whoa. Okay, now this is on. So it generated like 1,000 lines of code in one prompt with a free tier. I have never paid anything to V0, nor do I plan to. This is just crazy stuff going on. So you are using, okay, nice. And the things that were not mentioned, even those were dealt with really nicely. Okay, I just want to be sure if, man, really no one has started watching yet. Yeah, no one's watching. That is sad. Okay, coming back. What are the suggestions we have got? Keyword suggestion, bulk operations. Wow. Even the suggestions are really nice. One. Okay, one thing. Okay, let's now try to fix it and improve it, and then we'll launch it hopefully today. Okay. I haven't launched anything in quite a few days, so I need to get back to the routine. I do want a light mode. Okay. Yeah, I do want a light mode as well. Secondly, I see some small issues. Fix them as well. So one was that, yeah, it shows it when I hover over it. I don't want that. I just want these values to be there all the time. So we can put, I don't know how good or bad it will look. I mean, it looks fine in here, the value to be here. Would it look fine over there as well? Yeah, probably. Why not? Okay, let's just try it. Why not? I don't prefer showing data that user, oh, let's use speech to text, would want to be able to see at, would want to see instantly without having to hover over whatever the thing is. Like popularity, you have You show only when I hover over the progress bar of popularity and difficulty. Same for difficulty, and even for when and we won't need the tooltip which you have on opportunity that shows all the values. If we are showing all the value, if we are showing the popularity and difficulty on the progress bar, we could like make the progress bar a bit thicker and put the value within it. And we could, and another thing is that I see all the progress bars as white colored. Make sure they are dynamic based on the popularity difficulty value based on their values. And let's update that. Make sure the light mode that you add reflects on all the things properly. Is there something else? Oh yeah, for the first one, yeah. I don't want tooltips here either. Another one is we could remove the tooltips of edit, note, and all the other options that you have besides it on the right side of it. We could just put the column name for them rather than having a tooltip. So user doesn't have to hover over to just find out what that thing even is. What else? Yeah. Then there are things that I don't really have right now. Trend. I mean, if it. Oh, it picked up trend from here, from Astro. I think. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. We don't have trend in Astro. We could remove those, to comment those stuff out later on. It's not a big problem until we have our data in place. Search is. Oh, it's even doing that. Wait, so does. Okay, no. I thought it would. It's like using separate keywords, but no, that's wrong. If I remove this, but yeah, but is it doing then? Okay, so this one I do know what it is doing, but it's not actually doing what it's saying. Okay, let's fix it. The search bar should be in such a way that if you see a comma, that means we are separating that keyword as separate search entries, if you know what I mean. For example, if I'm saying calorie tracker, calorie space tracker, comma, task manager, then obviously I'm not searching for calorie tracker task manager as single, but as separate. So we will use comma as that separating thing. I also want to try out there. Oh, we can't because our prompt is too long. Let's go. Oh, one thing I forgot was max width. I don't want it to take in such a huge place. It should have a max width. Max width. Come on, no one's watching. Come on, we are our regular viewers. So they changed the UI a little bit of their own thing as well. Like previously, it would show the file and show the code being changed. I don't know how is this any better. I mean, in no way it's better than the previous one. I don't really see any purpose of it. I hope they did not reduce the token limit for the free plan. Uh, what? $37.50 per million tokens. That is more expensive than. Wait a minute. Well, how expensive is OpenAI O3? I think it's cheaper than this. Come on, show the API pricing. I think this is what it wants. Yeah. O3 is wow. So it's as expensive as O3. Wow. O4 mini is oh wow. So you can't fine tune O4 mini, but look at the cost. $100 an hour. And it's the only one which is priced per hour. Other ones are priced per tokens. Maybe there are, not maybe, but definitely there are some technical reasons behind it. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Good. Oh yeah, I wanted to change some stuff in here. Okay. Wow, this looks so much better. First, we have some colors in here. It looks good. We have this, wonderful. We could actually, no, it's fine, it's fine. Wait. What is this for? Both of these things are within this. We don't really need the actions column. Oh, we found one problem. And one problem is this line. What is this line in here? Oh, for these it's fine. Okay, I didn't notice it before. It's weird, really weird. We'll need to get that fixed, and other than that, this one problem. Whoa, what's that about? I'm not sure. Yeah. What is this? What is this about? Something's up. But I don't want to solve this in V0. Look, I'm just focused on making the best UI in here, adding in all the things I want in the UI. Once I'm done with that, all the optimization, security, efficiency, whatever those things are, will be done within Cursor. The thing is, you don't get this good UI implementation from other models right now. I don't think so. Maybe there are some because I haven't tried Claude 4 yet. But this is really nice for UI stuff, so I would want to do the UI stuff in here as much as possible. Okay, let's start showing it its problems. Now I will do it where this is happening, so it could see that big problem in here. So there are a few issues we need to solve. One is if you look at the video chat light entry, you could see that the bar is so small that the value can't even be read. Read cannot be read. So fix this problem. Secondly, I want opportunity to also be color coded. What else? Yeah. So the bars. Another issue is that the table entries, the top and bottom lines that we are seeing are inconsistent if you look at them. For the first row, it was perfectly fine, but for all the other ones, it just looks weird. And why is there an empty row between every entry? What else? Also, we don't really need the actions column because actually, let's just keep it. It's not a big thing. I can just do it myself. I just want to maybe see what it says when I tell it. Make sure the table rendering you are doing is perfectly fine because I'm seeing small glitches. One is like the scroll bar is just on the right is moving up and down for no reason, even though the entries aren't being scrolled, which is good, but the scroll bar is just acting crazy right now. And if I scroll, it acts even crazier. And it doesn't happen when when I'm at the top of the table. Also, I think we should have a max width for the entire table, maybe, or maybe the entire page, because on my widescreen monitor, it just looks too expanded and stretched out. Why is this showing? Oh, because wait, difficulty 63. So it's showing the difficulty of the primary country. Oh no, that is the problem. Let me compare with all the countries. Now, if you look at it, also I think you are using the black charcoal kind of color for the ones with good values, like good opportunity. And like I saw this in the compare sidebar. Like even though the ones that have low values are red, which is good, but the ones that have good values are actually black, which doesn't make sense. Should be green. So we have three colors: green, yellowish, and reddish. Greenish, yellowish, reddish. Man, is anyone watching? No one's watching. Then I need to first of all update the title. I was actually pretty stressed with the problem that I was facing with the streaming. So I'm just gonna update the title and description. But no, I do need a small break. That I'll change so more people could start seeing, because obviously with the title that I have right now, no one's gonna see this in their YouTube feed unless they're subscribed. Also, I think uh, users should have options to easily change the primary country, because I saw that on the onboarding process, once you it's like already selected for you, and if you want to select, then so it's like if I've selected two countries, I have to unselect the first one to make the second one primary, which is weird. I should simply have a button that makes me choose it. And once we have done those things, I do want an option where I can change the primary country later on while on the dashboard. Same goes for the categories things that you asked me in the onboarding. Like all the things you would ever ask me in the onboarding need to be should be able to be should be changeable easily. And in the categories thing you're asking me in the onboarding, it should be multi-valued rather than just user choosing one value. And we could have a value called all as well, which could select all of them, something like that. And if you see any kind of issues with the entire website, let me know so we could maybe think about it and fix them. So yeah, until it's doing its work, I'm just gonna do a short break. Short break. I'm really liking the software. It's amazing. And it's like free is the main thing. I don't want to like study their free plan because I don't want, and in the middle of the stream, stuff stop work, things stop working. I hope that won't happen. Wait a minute, where even is a paid plan? I don't see any paid plan in here. What? Mobizen.com. Oh yeah, they do have a paid one. Oh, they don't have a paid plan yet. Coming soon. So it's wow. This is so cool. Unlimited until plus plan is available. I don't need library storage. Just broadcast recording, camera input. Wonderful. Wow, everything's free. Perfect software for someone like me. Wow. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go. Let's go. Let's go. I just want to see one thing. Or no, maybe let's just do that later. Later. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Check mark is unnecessary if you really think about it. I mean, it's obvious if it's wide, it's, you know, you know. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Hmm. I mean, it's fine, but look at it. The amount of duplication we are doing in here is crazy. Two things. One, the check mark in the onboarding for the selected option is unnecessary. I mean, the color of the selected option is different, so there's no need for a check mark to just add in stuff in the UI. Secondly, in the target countries thing, the primary country option that you have done, where you are just duplicating all the countries that I've selected in for a primary country selector is just absurd. I mean, we are just filling up the UI with so much extra stuff which we could have avoided. Let's just go with the base some option where we are not cluttering the UI. We want to keep the UI very clean, just like all the other parts of the app. I mean, overall the UI is really clean and nice. This only this is an option where it's absurd actually. This is fine. By the way, we're not generating any keywords. I don't know why. Oh no! What did you do in here? No, I still want to keep the progress bar looking like a progress bar. I mean, but I do have one idea. Progress bar is cluttered. Wouldn't it be way cleaner if it's just a dot like the opportunity? Yes, it would be way cleaner. It would be taking way less space. Okay, let's fix it. Okay, about the progress bar thing for popularity difficulty, I had a pretty good idea for making our UI cleaner. That opportunity, popularity, difficulty, all of them rather than being progress bars or something, we just make them a circle. a rounded circle with the value in between it. That's it. Or like an oval shape if it's necessary to be an oval, like opportunity. Oh yeah, we could just make an oval like an opportunity one. Let me open it up in the new tab. Oh, what was that about? I'm going to change the title and description of the website. Of the live stream, not the website. I'm just going to put in the description. I've been vibe coding for a while, vibe coding apps for a while. Now I want. Wait. Oops. Wait. I've been using App Store keyword optimization tools for a while, spent hours using it, really enjoyed doing the keyword research. I wanted to turn all those keywords that I've found to be gold mines and turn it into a micro SaaS and maybe earn a couple $1,000 from it. Maybe. Like the plan is that, like, it's a perfect, affordable product for anyone looking into app development. They won't have to spend hours and hours in understanding how to find the right keywords and finding the right tools for it. I'm just doing it for them and they can buy it for a very small one-time price. So I'm vibe coding this platform, this website, not a platform. Vibe coding. So I've collected all of the data I want for the users. Now I'm vibe coding a website where I'm gonna put all that data in a very nice, organized format. Very nice. I'm just gonna save it and see if this makes some difference. Okay. Vibe coding and launching a micro SaaS today. Live. Okay. Let's see if it makes any difference. Okay, so there's just one problem. Or maybe it's just related to this. We'll find it out later. Just gonna open it up once and see. I can't cross it out. Oh, you need to fix this. Yeah, because some users just don't want to dive right in rather than thinking about all these things. Yeah. Oh, what's the delay? I know, it's fine. This is fine. We could maybe clean it up a bit. Yeah, one issue I see. This is smaller, this is way bigger. Yeah, to fix that. Wait, one thing. How can I? Oh, yeah. So, okay, this is one problem. Max width, I wanted just to be for the table. I don't want the sidebar to, because now it's getting very shrinked, too shrinked. Maybe when we fix this, it might become normal. That is also possible. And when we do remove this as well, we don't really need it. What about notes? Oh yeah, that's getting a bit weird. One thing, the onboarding process, it does have a cross button on the top, but it does not let me cross out. When I click on it, nothing happens. Also, you were saying in the last onboarding screen, generate keywords. We aren't really generating keywords. We are just showing them the keywords that we have. Secondly, the max width that you have added to the entire website, I think, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we should just use it for the table and not for the rest of the screen. Also, because when I click on the advanced button, the advanced sidebar shows, then things start to clutter up and be tight. I don't want that. I think we can move the filters to here. There is no point in putting this right over here. But yeah, we do need some kind of max width. Don't want it extremely stretched out. And by the way, I would want a max width, but it should be pretty big. Because yeah, I don't want like a 48-inch wide monitor to stretch out the entire website to 48 inches. We do need a maximum width, but the current one is like seems to be a bit less. Oh. And you have the active filters above the table. I think we could put it right in line with the other filters and all those things. Just I'm gonna be back in a few minutes, just a few minutes. we done now? Oh yeah, text size for this. Is it my RAM or what? Like someone watching. I think it's enough for the V0 part. Now we can move it into cursor and do the changes we have to do over there. But we can bring our repository in Chef because look, for front end, the best right now, in my opinion, is V0. For backend, the best option you have is Chef because it uses convex, which in my opinion is the bestest backend as a service available right now. Way better than Superbase in my opinion. Ah man, if they had like an import from GitHub, it would have been so amazing. I could have pushed this to the GitHub repository and imported it over here and just use it with it. Ah, that would have been so cool. Oh, hello, Arhan. How are you doing? Assalamu alaikum. How's the audio and video right now? I'm using a new software, which is by the way free right now. Like their paid plan is coming soon, so I can use it as many as I want for now. So, because StreamYard wasn't giving me any more free trials, so I had to switch to something else. It is Mobilen. You can see the logo down there. and it's pretty good. The UI UX of the dashboard is really nice, and they have a built-in option for adding in my audio of my laptop, which is amazing, which StreamYard doesn't have. And you probably know how much we tried to make it happen. Always something would go wrong. Okay, where did the other? Oh my God, are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Don't do this. So it has a problem. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm asking it too much, which is making it not work properly. Like you didn't do anything to this. You just removed the primary country option completely, which is not what I asked you to do. So I have to move back. Arhan, where did you go? Let me put the Discord invite in the chat for new people joining in. Oops. Okay. And I'm gonna pin this. Okay, I'm just going to um, maybe it's two things that causing problem. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Delete this and I need to cut this. I don't like the fact that they don't show the number of messages I have remaining. Like, I do want to know how much more I can do for free. I don't know how Vercel affords having so generous free plans. It's mind blowing to me. To the people who are watching right now, if you have any questions whatsoever, put them into the chat. Let's talk, let's have a nice chat, and yeah. I don't know what happened just in the beginning. Maybe my RAM is just too. Yeah, it is. Maybe it needs more resources to work properly. Could be the reason. I mean, it's working super slow right now. I need to move this out of video. Maybe I could maybe refresh and fix it. Let's refresh. Still happening. Okay, all categories. Very nice. So we can choose the primary country. Hmm. Have you got add the star thing over there? Come on, that sounds weird. What if we have multiple lists? Oh, no, that is problem. If you want to add it in an existing list, can't do it now. Oh wow, I'm feeling super sleepy right now. Where did Arhan go? Oh wow, I'm getting very sleepy right now. Hey, wait, I'm not sure if I can launch this micro SaaS today. I'm going to rename it to just vibe coding it. I mean, I took a pretty long break from YouTube. I mean, for me, it's long. It's very long. So, yeah, I need to get back to it in some time. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, nice. Very slow, slow, very slow. I don't know if it's V0 or my machine, but it's very slow. This should have been consistent. That's a very easy fix. We can do it later. Rest is fine. I think I can actually take it to cursor now, or is it there? Or is there something left? What if I do just note taking? I do note taking pro. This is what happens. What if I do this? So it considers them separate search terms, which is exactly what I want. Wonderful. Mm, okay, so there's a small bug in here. Yeah. I think if I reset, I do need to move it out because of the slowness in here. It's working very slow right now. I don't want to actually see if it's the random name that came to my mind. Hello, UV Beta. So I make apps. I have a couple of apps, and I'm making more apps, and a React Native starter kit as well. It is going to be absolutely crazy when it's out. Yes, it is that good. So during all this process, one of the things I've been doing is keyword research using Astro. It's a paid, really nice, popular keyword research tool for App Store. You can see the popularity, the difficulty level of all sorts of keywords. And so what I was planning to do as a very small micro SaaS was to take all the good keywords I have found by now, which are quite a few of them, put them into a very micro SaaS behind a small paywall, like $20-$30, where the benefit user gets is they don't have to spend hours and hours trying to do the research and study how does it even work and how to do all that stuff. So it saves them that time and they get a list of keywords. So I have researched all of the keywords, almost all of them. So I'm creating a front end for it, a nice UI where user can see the keywords, compare with other for multiple countries, choose categories and whatnot. By the way, what do you mean about from your last message? Kill vibe, what does that mean? Let me know what you mean. So now I created like the basic prototype in V0, which was absolutely amazing. I literally one-shotted this main thing and just made minor changes with few prompts here and there, and it worked really nice. Like almost 80 to 90% work was done with the first prompt. It is not that normal. I'm just gonna move this, clone this in my computer. Cursor. Okay. I'm going to open it up not in cursor. I wanted to try out the what's it called? Windsurf's new models, their own models that they call. I don't know if they are actually their own models or they're just wrapping up other models and calling them their models. I don't know. We might find out someday. The best part is it's free right now. So you using it for free because it just came out. Give a break. How long you've been coding? In coding. I've been in coding around 2 years, 2.5 years. Wait, no, way more than that. I think I'm around. I'm about to be. It's about to be 3 years. I am. Oh, okay. It's about to be 3 years now. So I started web development. That was the main thing I did. Then ChatGPT came out. Everything, and I was in like the beginner stages at that time, doing JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, just the basic stuff, making really basic projects, trying really hard to get an internship. But when ChatGPT came out, everything just and all these LLMs and other Claude and all those things, everything just sped up. I don't know, sped up or what? It became so much quicker. I was learning way quicker. I was making projects way quicker. So uh, I started getting some work here and there, some freelance work, some internships. That's how everything started. And this is while it was my summer break of my university. So and this was in 2022 or 2023, I think. In the start of 23. Yeah, mid of 23. Wait, yeah, yeah. That's a little bit about myself. Yeah, then what happened was recently, just like 3 4 months back, I got very interested in app development, and I also saw like AI getting really good with Gemini 2.5, Claude 3.7, and now we have Claude 4, which is just even better. So I wanted to explore this domain as well. So I started working on making apps. I made a few apps. I do have a few apps on the App Store. I plan to make a lot of apps. For that, I'm actually creating a starter kit, and the whole purpose of it is to make the process of app development as quick as humanly possible with vibe coding. No, I'm not a code guru, to be very honest. I won't call myself super expert in development whatsoever. I'm just using AI. I do understand code. I do understand the terminologies are related to programming and all. So these are three of my apps on the App Store right now. Really basic apps. I know like they aren't crazy or something. So coming back to your question, I do understand the concepts and how app is structured and scalability and all all this jargon there is to development. But I've been just using AI to make stuff. If you do have an iPhone, you can maybe test them out. Man, I just said so many different things right now, and it's all jumbled up. I was talking about the starter kit, then the app store, and then being code guru, which I'm not. So, so let me just talk about this really important thing. When I started app development, I found that even with vibe coding and all this AI, it's not as straightforward. One thing is that the entire process is just way more complicated and just weird than making websites. So, and then another problem was that AI wasn't as good as app dev as it was at web dev, even though React and React.js are really similar. So after spending hundreds of hours into it, I have I'm at a point now that I understand the problems that LLMs have with app development, the things they are weak at. So the plan was to create a starter kit that has all the basic features you need, all the AI stuff, authentication, payments, and all, onboarding, and I've also been studying like how the apps that are making a lot of money, how they're actually making money, all the UI stuff they're doing, the psychological stuff they're doing with their apps. I've been studying all that. So I want to turn that into a starter kit where I where they can easily plug and play, create an app where I will have already integrated prompts and documentation for that. So it makes it really easy for Cursor, Windsurf, like whatever tool you're using to make an app from it. It avoids all the mistakes that by default Cursor, Claude, and all those models will make, and then making like some walkthrough videos as well, because uploading the app to the App Store, Play Store is just not simple. Setting up payments for the first time is not simple. It's just overly complicated. So making some structured videos would make it super simple. So that's my plan right now. That's my main product that I'm working towards. And I think these live streams can help me in selling that more as well, because if I am able to create a community, have a decent number of people, like-minded people who want to make apps, who want to make SaaS applications, then it can be free marketing for my starter kit and some other tools, some other crazy ideas I also have, and I can share the journey along the way as well, which is also really fun for me. I've been really enjoying this process. And we also have a Discord community. You can join it. I've already made a couple of really good friends. Not a lot right now. They're just a very few people who are actually really talented, really interested and passionate about development. And I am like doing some um, work with them. You can call it like co-found, co-founder sort of work. They're like co-founders. We are working as co-founders. You can say that. So yes, interesting stuff. If you have any questions, just feel free to let me know. I don't know. I've been talking so many different things, jumbling up everything. I don't know if it was good or bad. I don't know. Just let me know if you have any questions. Oh yes, I do want to update it. Why is it so old? How update this globally? I did update it before. Yeah, the thing is, whatever trend there comes out, like there was a blockchain and metaverse trend a few years back. Everyone started getting into it, uh, and now we have the AI trend. So, but the thing is, blockchain trend died, and maybe it might come back or not. I don't know. But the AI trend is never going back. It's just like when the industrial age came, machineries became common and all, and from that time onwards it has just been progressing, and there has not been a time when it went down. Same as with AI. I don't think it's ever going down. It's just gonna keep improving, and more people in more and more industries will be adapting AI in their workflows, in their daily life. So yeah, it's very hyped. Everyone wants to learn it, wants to earn money from it, wants to simplify their life with it, which creates a very big market for it, and very it's in the pinned comment if you can see that. It's a second message in the live chat. You can open that up. By the way, what do you do? You are a developer or not? Are you new to vibe coding? What have you been doing? Where are you from? And all those basic stuff. Really? That is that's a big compliment, because I personally think that I need to improve a lot. Like one issue I feel about my communication is I'm just jumbling stuff up too much, which complicates and makes it harder to understand, in my opinion. I don't know. So I do need to improve my communication a lot. Okay, let's see if it works. PNPM start run dev. Let's see, bro. What have we got here? Oh, nice. Bangalore. Studying MS, so masters in computer science. How is this not rounded? It is working very slow. Wait, what? It's not even changing the. Okay, cool. So, do you work a job along, like a lot, like uh, with your studies, or something else, or just studying? And what's the interest? You want to make apps, websites, learn AI? What do you want to do? Hey, what's up? It's not working exactly the way like it was working on V0. How is that possible? Part time, okay. And it's working very slow, very slow. Something is very wrong right now. There are some. Let me see if V0 can identify this. And I'll also try with Windsurf as well. because I thought maybe because it's running in the browser, something's up because of that, but it's working very slow. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them any kind of. Maybe I can help with something. Find performance issues. Low server cost for my app. You have any suggestions? Yes. If you're talking about a mobile application, you can. Wait, what do you mean by server cost? Payment system in my app with a low server cost. There is no server cost for payment stuff. You need to explain me a bit more. And is it a website or is it a, because some people call web app an app. I've seen it many times on YouTube videos. I open a video thinking that it's a mobile application, but they're calling a web application app, so it's a bit confusing. Okay, it sees a lot of several performance issues. What are those? I want to see them. Okay, so now I use all of, but what I don't understand is what server cost are you talking about? Because there is no cost in using these platforms. Take a commission from whatever you earn. So let me know that part. And in something, yeah, calculations were happening. This was the big problem. Whenever I was clicking something, calculations were happening again, which was causing the issues. Yes. I think if we had mentioned it in the initial prompt, it wouldn't have happened. Quick V0, quick. Or I could just publish. This is amazing. You could push changes from here as well. Did you push automatically? Let me see. I wouldn't want it to push automatically because what if I don't want? Yeah, it didn't. Obviously, it shouldn't. Ah, it's still slow. What's going on? Or is it my machine this time? Because, yeah, it might be my computer because, or maybe not. Could be anything. Let me see how good this is. And let's not just use V0 now. We need to test Windsurf's SWE models, SWE models. UV, where did you go? Don't tell me you won't implement them yourself. Oh, so you're creating a plan first. Go ahead, go ahead. Mm, yeah, I love it. I'm okay with it installing new packages. Yeah, it can easily decide because it knows that it's not a problem to install more packages. Oh, I need to zoom in for the viewers to see it properly. If any viewers. If anyone watching has any question, feel free to drop them in the chat. I would love to talk while I'm waiting for Windsurf to complete the changes. And by the way, is it responsive? Let me see. No, okay. I I don't think we can make it responsive properly. Adding in all this. Yeah, one thing we can do is move these two to the actions one. And trend is not something we are showing anyways. I'll remove it because we don't really have that in our data. We can make the size of the text smaller and yeah. What about compare mode? It's working so slow right now. Yeah, for more countries, it you can't make it fit at all. Look at how slow it is. So currently, what I'm currently doing is to the people who are watching, I am what's it called? There are like performance issues, a lot of them in this app which I created from V0. So I'm fixing them, but why isn't it doing anything right now? This is not normal. Let me rerun. I think it's stuck. I'm just going to stop it and go ahead. What's on the Discord? We have When will Windsurf give us Squad 4? Come on. Considering it cost the same, 3.7 and 4, I think they cost the same, I'm not sure. They could have just given it already. Why is it not proceeding from here? I might have to go back to cursor again. Okay, now it's completed. Okay, it was taking a lot of time. I thought maybe Windsurf was stuck. Hello, assalamu alaikum, Ali Hussain. Yeah, it is working, and so I created a basic version of this thing. Yeah, it happens. And what was the error like? So right now there isn't a serious error here, just some optimization issues that I'm currently fixing. Let me know what was the thing you were facing. Maybe I can help out. Um, First I created V0, used V0, which is perfect for, which is very similar to Lovable, but I personally prefer it. This when I created the prototype here, now I wanted to move it to production and fix it some optimization things and then add in backend and that and those things. So I moved it to Windsurf, which is just like Cursor, if you've heard of it. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Cool, sounds good. So what do you do? Are you a student, a developer? Are you from Pakistan? Yeah, same. I'm also from Pakistan. So yes. How did I do it? First of all, you need to know what I'm actually building to understand what's going on. Oh wow, 8 years, nice. So you're beginner in using vibe coding tools, AI tools. You're not beginner coder. Understood. So I've been making apps for past few months. I have uploaded uh, uploaded a few to App Store and in the process of making more and more. So one of the things I did was like when you have to create apps, you can use App Store optimization tools like Astro. You can like search for keywords and you can see the difficulty, popularity. Oh my god, I'm actually showing the good keywords in here, all the good ones. So you can just find keywords. I just asked ChatGPT about give me keywords of this niche and this and all these things, and you can find which keywords are good, which have a decent popularity and less difficulty, like less difficulty level. So you can do that and do it for many countries and all that. I did it for hundreds and hundreds of keywords, probably 1,000 plus keywords. So now I have like a list. I'm not sure how much they are, 50 or 100 keywords, which are good keywords. Obviously, I cannot create 100 apps, and there are so many apps that are not even in my interest. So my plan is to create to export all those keywords with their values and all that in categories and put that into a website. Stop there. So it's currently making changes. Put that into a very organized, nice looking website where I can charge users a small amount, 20 $30, and they can get all those keywords for that small amount without having to learn how to find good keywords and then buying a tool because this tool is not cheap. It's like $108 per year. Like if you talk about monthly cost, it's not that much, but yes, you cannot get a monthly plan. You have to pay $108 to get it. So rather than paying that and spending hours and hours, you just pay 20 $30 and get a big list of keywords. I know a lot of people would prefer buying the tool like me, but some people would really prefer the speed with like they can get all these good keywords quickly. No. I'm not doing data scraping. So this is a tool where you enter the keyword, it is doing the data scraping or whatever it's doing. I don't know. It gets data from so Apple has some stats that you can get with an API key and all that. So he's probably using that or maybe doing some scraping. I'm not sure, but it's a very reliable and popular tool in the market. So yeah, so it is doing all the thing. I just bought the tool, entered the keywords. I entered the keywords and it tells me whether it tells me all the popularity and difficulty of that, and I can see the competitors of each keyword. Yeah, Astro. Yes, this is the website. I want to get like their affiliate program because I'm talking about it so many times and I've showed it in almost all the videos. So I don't want to have like an affiliate program. So maybe if someone buys it through the video, I can get a commission out of it. This is the tool, and it's for iOS only. And my main goal is iOS as well right now. Android is not as profitable, even though I do plan to put the apps to Play Store as well. And you can also see like the competitors of each keyword and many other things as well. Yeah, it is cool. By the way, what do you like do? Like you do web development, app development. What do you do? AI. Cool. Nice. This is so slow. I'm not liking windsurf at all. Why is it so slow? So by the way, which company do you work for? Maybe I know which it is. I'm from Lahore, by the way. Windsurf. I don't really use Windsurf that much. I use Cursor mostly. I just want like I like experimenting with tools and new models. Cool, man. You're also from Lahore. Wonderful. Yeah, nice. Very nice. I live in Riven Road area. We do have a Discord community. We have a couple of really cool members in there who are also like doing good work. So you can find some friends over there as well. Oh, oh, that's cool. Wonderful. You live very close. That is nice. That is really nice. You could collaborate on some project maybe. Oh, nice, nice. Cool, man. You rented the entire thing alone, or you have some other friends as well working with you there? Help you with anything else is, bro, you are not able to fix the problem. Come on. Ah, Windsurf is just pathetic. I don't like it. I'm not using Windsurf. Garbage. Going back to trusty cursor. But the problem with cursor is uh, they're just nice. Very nice. Co-working space is a great idea, man. Working from home is just, it could be lazy and sometimes you won't take it that serious. I've also never like, I've been always done freelancing work, never really worked for a company. So I've been spending all the time at home. Yeah, you should try it out. You should. It's amazing. But the problem is because so many people are using it and because they have a free tier as well, free plan, because of which they're always changing up stuff, trying to optimize all the things, which causes some problems. Like they're trying to optimize the cost, because of which the performance of the AI becomes much worse sometimes, and it's like always going up and down. This weird stuff. So if you go to their subreddit, you will find people complaining and just screaming at Cursor, even though overall it's a really good tool. Really good tool. I mean, what did you do? You just messed up everything. Okay, let me just revert back. I'm just going to open Cursor. Sure. Wonderful. The best part of this YouTube thing has been making friends. Like I haven't made too many friends yet, but the ones I've made are like really cool people. What? You don't see my screen? Wait, let me refresh and see what's going on. Oh, when did when did this happen? Did it happen just now or have been like this for a while? For some reason the live streaming tool uh, stopped sharing my screen, so I had to reconnect. Okay, good. Cool, man. Nice. Very nice. Okay, good. I'm just going to revert. Discard the change. Yes. Just want to keep the package, or maybe I can discard everything. I just go back. If you're not using cursor, that means, or any like other tool, that means you are been coding yourself. I mean, coding for yourself means like code out all the things yourself. So, how long have I been working? The thing is, I am a university student right now, but I study at virtual university, so because of it, I don't have to go anywhere, which is the best part about it. I'm in seventh semester right now. I started freelancing in my fourth semester and started web development, then doing some AI automation, chatbot stuff, as it became so common. Did those, and then for the past few months, 4 months, almost 3, 4 months, I got really interested in app development, making apps, and the plan is to like make profitable apps and make some software as a service as well, some SaaS along the way as well, that might help in the app development journey as well. And like just before you were here, I was talking about that with another person here. Like what exactly I'm like the plan right now is that I'm creating a starter kit, like a React Native Expo project, which is supposed to be highly optimized for vibe coding and coding with cursor and all these AI tools. So when I started app development, I saw there were a lot of weaknesses in AI while coding apps, which are not in like web development. In web development, LLMs are really good. You don't really see much problems. But with apps, I saw a lot of problems. And then in the process of app development, there are a lot of really just overly complicated stuff. So the plan is to have a starter kit that makes it a bit efficient and quicker and all that, having a lot of AI features already built into it, so you don't have to spend hours making them. Second is to have make short videos going through the entire process of using the starter kit, making an app, putting it on the Play Store and App Store, setting up payments and all that. So the plan is to make some good money from it. And then I have some other ideas as well that I will start working on after completing this idea. So this is my main idea right now that I want to really focus on. This is just by the way, this one is just a small micro SaaS idea that I wanted to make because I know it won't take that long. So I wanted to make that as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. By the way, with this YouTube thing, I did make a few friends and now who are also interested in making apps and SaaS. So now we are in the process of collaborating and making stuff together as well. So I'm open to collaboration as well if you are also interested. I don't know, maybe. So this is Cursor, by the way, if you haven't used it ever. Do you get all the models you can like? They have like max mode as well, which means they charge you based on how much how much context is being used, how much tokens are being used. Then they have their normal mode. Yeah, sure. I'm up for it, no problem. In which you pay $20 a month, and then you get like some number of requests, and no, so they have quite a bit of rules for this. Let's just fix this first. Okay, so this project has Performance issues. Really serious. Find them and fix them. In building something that can generate passive income. 100%. That's exactly what I want to do. Have stuff that's making money for me. I just make it once and then leave it. Like, obviously, you do have to maintain all these apps and softwares and websites, but that's not a big problem. If you don't have to work 10 hours a day on it, it's fine. So that is my plan. Make a lot of apps, 30, 40, 50 apps on the store. Even if they are making a little bit money, some of the apps are making money. Together they can make pretty decent amount of income. That is the plan right now. Interesting conversation, man. It's interesting. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. 100%. So I can share my WhatsApp number with you on Discord. Are you in Discord? I can like open your profile and message you the phone number. I'm not sure if I should put it over here. Yeah, let me see. What's your name in the Discord? If you are in the Discord already. Because I don't see your name right now. Yeah, I also never really used it much. But when I initially started these streams, some of the people said you should create a Discord channel. So I thought, yeah, let's just create it. So that's when I created it and have been using it since then. I think you are here. Okay. I private message you. Oh yeah, you're right. Is it really a pig? I did not think about it before. Oh come on, why is it so slow? Yeah, maybe. This is the problem with cursor. They just randomly make it slow. Even though I have the fast requests right now, it's working way slower. Or maybe is it because of O4 Mini? It's still not supposed to be this slow. Come on. Oops. Oops. I don't let AI do all the work instead I break down and step in. Yes, 100%. So what I normally do is if like I am doing a big task, I ask it to create a implementation plan. Like it will review the code, it will think about what it has to do. It will create a plan. Then I review the plan. If see things that are not as per my needs, then I ask it to change the plan. And the plan is very, very detailed. So it's in so if I'm looking as if I'm creating like a full app, I want to vibe code an entire website and app. I would create a very detailed plan into phases. Each phase has tasks. Each task is divided into subtasks, and the subtask is like the smallest version of a task. It's like very simple. So even if you create that plan and give it to a junior developer, he would understand. Okay, I need to do this first, then this, then this. So it makes it very easy for AI to do complex tasks. So that's how I've been approaching such things. Okay, let's see if it's working. I hope it does. The reason I did not create an implementation plan here was because the website is very small. So, in my opinion, it should be very easy for it to do the fixes. Okay, let's see. To use OpenAI LLM models on my local and get some serious stuff done without needing to the rate limitation. Yeah, I mean, from using OpenAI LLM models on my local, do you mean do you mean using their APIs or what? Because OpenAI models are not open source; you cannot run locally. Yeah, you can do that. So there are actually, let me share with you options. First of all, we have things like RuCode. Maybe you have heard of it. RuCode and Klein. Yes, you can do that like DeepSeek and all those. But right now, the best all of the good models, like the really good ones like Gemini 2.5 Pro, O4 Mini, Claude 4, all of them are not open source. So if you want the best experience right now, unfortunately, none of them are available in open source. So with things like RuCode, it's very similar to how Cursor Chat is working. But the good thing is it does not do the optimization, which is good thing. Why? Because it won't limit the context. It will give as much context as we need, which makes it expensive as well. You can just plug in your APIs, whichever you want to use, OpenAI, Anthropic, whatever you want to use, Gemini. So I've been using it with Gemini and it works really nice. But the UX, the developer experience can be a bit worse than Cursor Chat, but they are improving it. And it's free. You're not paying monthly thing. And if you want to use APIs, then things like this is good. And wait, let me see. I think Cursor has this as well. You can add your own models, plug in your API keys, but I'm not 100% sure if how good this will work. How like will they optimize and reduce the context or not? I'm not sure because I haven't tried it here. There's just so much going on in the AI space, LLMs, vibe coding that it's hard to just stay up to date with all these things. Yeah, these sort of. Yeah, and you don't really have to build them, as you can use them already. RuCode, Klein, many else, and you can also create like where is it? Different personas of AI, project manager, architect, project. Who's the PO? I don't know. Like you can do it this way as well. So it's pretty good. You might have to fine tune it to your particular use case, and when you do it, it becomes really nice. Okay, so let's see if we were able to. Yeah, this is not a big one. It's a very easy fix. So let me search something more. Okay, smooth. Okay, not bad. Okay, it's fixed now. Good. Yep. Here we go. Very smooth and nice. Wonderful. So yeah, we are done with the main stuff. Now I have to just put in the real data because this is just dummy data that I asked it to put in. So yeah, I just export all these and put it into here. That would be it. And I think it's a good time to end the stream. It was wonderful talking to you, Ali Hussain, brother. And I will meet you soon, inshallah. You will probably use an API. No, 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 no. I'm just going to export all the data into text files. Like if we have this export keyword option. Oh, for that. The reason I won't do it and there's no need for it is because it's not possible that today the popularity is 21 and tomorrow or next week the popularity is 41. There can be extreme cases, but 99.9% of the time it's not happening. So that's why I might not update. Or if the SaaS picks up and like start to get decent customers, I might start to refresh them. But another thing is, because it's a one-time payment and not a subscription, the refreshment process is not required either. But yeah, refreshing it after a month, after a few weeks is perfectly fine. That is something I would be doing probably. So yeah, I would end the stream here. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Let me guess.